As a music promoter, I scour the area looking for undiscovered local talent.
And now it's time to take a look at one of our up-and-coming bands on Rick's Rising Stars.
We were in the studio in 2009 doing our first EP, Give and Take World, which I highly recommend. And we were kind of had the musical arrangement there already, but there wasn't, I thought, a good story behind the lyrics to me weren't quality. So I kind of was thinking back about the OBI, and then I said, thinking back, OBI nights were all that, and then the whole song came out in like one sitting, right before the vocal booth had to happen. So I was like, did it.
Babylon, shame on you. I'm paying homage to OBI. Tonight we'd like to say goodbye.
It was a place that it means a lot to us because we were way young to be there, but we used to just party in the parking lot as teenagers or whatever, and down by the beach and all that. And it was a place that, was a part of our youth, and I think we were kind of in a reminiscing mode, and the song came about.
Yeah, my generation's busy doing out there. We're so needy and fools and making our rules, yeah.
We let other people classify our music, which is probably the worst thing we could do, because we don't even know what we are anymore. I felt like I hit the nail on the head when I say classic rock meets indie rock. Those two tides are kind of crashing into each other, but there's so much other influences because everybody that is sitting here doesn't like the same thing, and we all make fun of each other for it.
No one really knows, and I spent all my life learning to find it.
I like to go back, though. I'm real big into the Supremes. I love the way James Jamerson plays bass. He's unbelievable. And then I go up to Geddy Lee and Rush and prog rock, and I get into some of the heavier stuff, some Deftones, things like that. But again, I think we're all classic rock and alt rock at the heart, a lot of us. So.
I come from a really jazz background. I went to Berklee College of Music, which is like a big jazz school, really. And well, even before that, my first piano teacher, he really like got me into jazz, and I think that definitely comes through in my piano playing because all the chords I play, it's just like really thick chords, and that's really jazz theory stuff.
As a drummer, my biggest inspiration is probably Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. You don't see it as much in my drumming because our music isn't quite suited to that, but he's been a big inspiration. And other than that, Mark Edwards, right here in Massapequa, studied with him for 2 summers. Amazing drummer, amazing guy. He has had a huge influence on my playing.
Never let a mirror show your enemy, 'cause it's not redeeming. If I ever had you, I guess that I never really had myself too.
I heard Come Together by the Beatles on the radio. And the next day, I think I traded my Smells Like Teen Spirit album for Help, the Beatles' Help. The first one I could get my hands on. Somebody stole it from his mom and was like, here you go. And then that was it for me, game over. Beatles, and then I just kind of went through the entire age from eventually like Buddy Holly, late 50s, all the way through until Van Halen, and I kind of stopped there.
Your status updates meaning more than you'll ever know. They're going out in the street. They get an answer for what your future holds. You're probably dying to sleep.
If you want to see us, go to Manhattan. We're always on the Lower East Side. We're in, South Shore, Long Island usually, and that's kind of where we've been finding success for ourselves.